Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a simple, easy makeup and hairstyle look for a laid-back date night. So, let's get started. Alright, first off, I'm going to prime my face using this Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I'm just going to put this all over. Now, moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfies in the shade LG6 for my foundation. Just put this all over. Alright, and then getting my Real Techniques Kabuki brush and then just blending this all over. Now moving on to bronzer, I'm going to be using this Hoola bronzer to bronze my face. I'm just going to put this on my cheeks and my forehead. Of course, I put a lot on just because I'll be blending it out after I'm done with my makeup. Alright. Now moving on to highlight, I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Light Yellow just to go underneath my eyes and then down my nose, my forehead, and on my chin. And then grabbing my damp beauty blender and then just blending this out. Now I'm going to set that highlight using this Revolution's translucent baking powder on a damp beauty blender. So I'm just going to put this on and then of course just pack that on. Now I'm going to let that baking powder set for a little bit. I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette and I'm going to start with this color on my base. And I'm just going to put this on, a nice glittery color. And of course, I don't know the names of these colors because I don't see it listed on here, so we're just gonna go with it. Now moving on to the outer corners of my eyelids, I'm going to be using this darker gold color just to make a little smokiness effect. I'm just going to pack this on. Next, I'm grabbing the smaller brush. I'm going to be using this dark brown color just to darken out the outer corners of my eyelids. And I'm just going to pack this on as well. Now I'm going back to my previous brush, of course, just getting an old washcloth and just getting any excess eyeshadow I had on it. And then just blending my eyeshadow together. Now that I just got done doing my eyeshadow, I'm just grabbing this random brush and then of course dusting off any excess eyeshadow that has fallen down and of course blending my makeup together. Now moving on to my eyeliner, I'm going to be using this Smashbox one and of course I'm just doing my topper eyelid and my bottom eyelids as well. Now moving on to mascara, I'm going to be using this Maybelline waterproof mascara to do my eyelashes. Now moving on to eyebrows, I'm using this LA Girl Shady Slim in the shade Warm Brown to do my eyebrows. Now moving on to blush, I'm going to be using this Tarte blush in the shade Party. I'm just going to pat this onto my face. Now to highlight my face, I'm using this Becca Champagne Pop highlight from Jaclyn Hill. And of course, I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones and then on my Cupid's bow as well. Now moving on to lips, I'm going to be using this NYX Powder Puff Lippy in the shade Cool Intentions. Now moving on to hair, you're going to need 4 elastic little rubber bands, and of course you're just going to section your hair into 2 sections, and I'm going to grab one section and just put a little rubber band right here. And then just have it a little low so it's not so tight to your head, and of course do the same thing on the other side. Now that that is done, you're just going to grab one section of your hair and just grab 2 different strands and then just twist your hair. All right, and then of course grab our little rubber band and put it on the end. And then same for the other side. Now you're going to grab one section of your hair and of course just fluff it out a little bit. Same thing for the other side. Now you're just going to grab the end of your hair and you're going to put it in to this rubber band, the first one you put in. And you're just going to basically make a little circle with your hair, like that. Same thing for this side. I know it looks crazy right now, but trust me, it'll look better in the end. Next, you're going to grab your 2 sections of hair and just put one inside the other loop and intertwine them together. Pull it a little tight. Of course, this hairstyle works great if you have straight or curly hair. And then just grab a bobby pin and then secure the areas that need to be secure. Now, I did not have my mirror with me. Sorry about all the missing strands, but you get the gist of this hairstyle. This hairstyle is simple and easy, and you can use it for a formal event or a date night. And there you have it, a nice, simple, easy hairstyle. Sometimes I push my hair up a little bit so it's not so close to my head. Of course, if you want to, pull some strands down, curl it with a curl wand. Of course, you can't forget the best part to dress it up, some earrings. Until next time, bye guys.